Yo, it's been a super crazy week for sneakers, but I mean that in a good way. Like, it's been a really, really good week for sneakers. What up, folks? Jacques Slade here. Welcome to Today in Sneaks, and boy, do I have a show for you today. All right, let's kick things off with a brand that doesn't get a lot of love on here, but definitely needs more attention, Vans. For their latest collaboration with the Blend sneaker store, they're bringing back the bones of sneakers. I really love when they did this with the Skate High and the Old School, and now they're doing it again on the Style 36 LX. It looks super dope. The upper of the shoe is premium leather. Actually, it's a rich black cowhide leather, and then they have bones in the place of the usual stripes that you see on the side of Vans, which are actually called jazz stripes, in case you guys didn't know that. I didn't talk about these on Heat Check, but they are available at Blends starting tomorrow at their retail spots and online. Next on the list is Nike Sportswear with the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Silver Age, as Nike is calling it, or Silver Surfer as the blogs are calling it. As you can imagine, just based on the name, the upper of the shoe is all silver, but if you look closely, it has this sort of carbon fiber print beneath it. Now, for those of you that don't know a lot about the Foamposite, the difference between the Pro and the regular version is the jeweled Nike swoosh on the lateral side near the ankle. This pair is considered a Pro, as you can see with that big Nike swoosh right there in silver. There are some other things as well, but the Nike swoosh is the main thing that people notice. Just so you guys know, this year is the 20th anniversary of the Foamposite, and it actually debuted back in 1997. You can look for these to drop on the 17th, and the price is a little higher than usual at $250. March is Air Max month for Nike, and one of the biggest releases to come out this month is the pack with the Air Jordan 3 and the Air Max 1 Atmos. Pricing for the pack has not been officially announced, but from what I've heard, it will cost between $350 and $400. Again, that's rumor. The pack includes the Air Max 1 with the elephant print and then that turquoise swoosh, and then you have the Air Jordan 3, which flips it and gets the safari print, which was from the Air Max. Thoughts of the pack have been mixed online, with some people really digging it and other people that are not really excited about it at all, but either way, the concept of switching the Air Jordan 3 and the Air Max 1, both shoes that Tinker Hatfield designed, is a pretty cool concept, at least it is to me. If for some reason you didn't want the Air Jordan 3 and you don't want to get the pack, the Air Max 1 is also going to release separately. The pack will only be available at select retailers, while the Air Max 1 will actually be available on sneakers and retailers on March 18th. A couple years ago, Nike was going crazy with the colorways of Kevin Durant's shoe. Now it looks like that torch has been passed on to Kyrie. Today, a new colorway of the Kyrie 3 was revealed, and it's almost like a cool gray or light gray or platinum, but the swoosh is where everything really happens. The swoosh has a very iridescent, almost a mirror-like look to it, which really pops off that pure platinum colorway of the rest of the shoe. But when you look underneath the shoe, you also see that Nike added a ton of color to the traction pods in an almost marbled sort of heat map sort of way. The color is actually matches the insoles of the shoe, which are lime and orange, but on the pad you have a little bit of white and red as well. You can look for these to drop on the 16th, and they'll cost you $120. You know, it's weird to me how you hear people talk about Jordan line like it doesn't get much hype anymore, but then Jordan surprises us with a few releases that really catch people's attention, and all of that changes. Case in point, the Air Jordan 4. Come this summer, and actually really this spring, Jordan Brand has 4 versions of the Air Jordan 4 set to release. Most of you have seen the Motorsport colorway of the shoe, but there's also an alternate Motorsport colorway of the Jordan 4 that's dropping as well. Another colorway that's going to catch a little bit of attention is the Pure Money colorway of the shoe from the past. This is basically a retro of a retro. Basically, this is all white version of the shoe with those platinum accents on the eyelet, and they look pretty sick. And then the final shoe in the mix is the KAWS Air Jordan 4. Shots of this shoe leaked all over the place, but Jordan Brand finally put out some official images, and they definitely look a lot better than people expected. Jordan Brand added that premium suede upper, they mixed it with the glow-in-the-dark outsole, then there's the obvious nod to the KAWS pieces. I think these are going to be a problem. Stay tuned, and I'll update you when I find out release dates for all of those shoes. For the last question of the video, I asked, was Boost over? This is what Drew Conover had to say. Real quality will never be over until a company creates a product as comfortable as Boost. Then Boost will be here to stay. I personally don't think Boost is over. I just wanted to know how you guys felt, but I do think the hype around the technology has died down a bit. Adidas is doing really well right now. You just don't hear about it as much. All right, for today's question of the video, I want to know, what is your favorite Air Max shoe that you've seen so far that Nike is releasing for Air Max month? Let me know your thoughts down below. As a reminder, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification now, because things are changing here around YouTube, and that's the only way to make sure that my videos pop up in your feed. All right, here are a few more of your responses to the question of the video. First up, we have Jacob Nataro. Boost is definitely really comfy, but not as comfy as people think. Uh-oh. Next one is from Ali Goalkeeper. Boost is not over because it's still one of the best foams, and if it was over, prices would go down. That's an interesting way to look at it. All right, and then we have Will Pryor. Boost will always be here. I think summer will pick up with Boost because more shoes with Boost are more summer-like. Now, that's actually a very good point. Boost is really not a winter shoe. It's not a winter weather shoe. It's not built for cold weather. Definitely built more for the warmer months in the summer. All right, as for what I'm rocking today, this shoe. This is the Air Jordan 10. I believe they call these Stealth. This is from 2011. So yeah, that's what I'm rocking today. Okay, for those that stuck around all the way to the very end of the last video, the answer to the riddle was fire, which actually most of you know. So today, I'm gonna make it a little harder. Which word in the dictionary is spelled incorrectly? Let me know your thoughts down below. All right, guys, as always, I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Peace.